Hello, family. So, I'm gonna try to make this quick. I'm gonna try not to vent too much to y'all because honestly, I have had the most ridiculous day. The most ridiculous day. Okay? Now, you're gonna see by the title of this video that this is counting for day 3 and it's counting for day 4. So, I'm going to start this video by explaining to you what happened in day 3. Okay? And why I'm doing it this way. Basically, I recorded and documented everything like I normally would, like I've been doing for the past 5 days and or more. And this morning I went to try to upload it, and everything was going fine. I was just waiting on that to upload so that I could leave the house to go to class. And it wasn't processing. So come to find out, the file is corrupted, and I've lost the file, so it's gone. So I'm gonna explain to you what happened. Basically, I'm looking at my journal right here, right? And in the morning, I was running a little bit late, later than I want to be, which it seems like that's kind of been the thing. Instead of leaving at 8, I'm leaving at like 8:30ish, which isn't bad at all. It's fine, and I kind of like it that way, honestly. I just had leaving by 8 in my head, and that was the goal, and I wasn't able to accomplish it, but it really doesn't matter. Inconsequential is what it is. So I left around 8:30 after making the video and talking about going to class, going to therapy, and also being very tired and planning on going to bed. Well, actually, that was actually afterwards. So I went to class, I went to therapy, everything was straight. Therapy was really nice, because this whole project came as a result of a challenge that my therapist put forth to me, which was to basically explore what structure would look like for me ideally. And so I was able to explain to her, like, I've been doing this, that, and the other thing, as you're familiar with, habit tracking, being on a routine, and a strict checklist. And, we spoke about my upbringing and how I'm, how what I'm doing now relates to that, which we haven't really been able to do too much because there's been other things that we've spoke about. And then I watched I did some spiritual research and found out that, well, I didn't find anything technically out, but basically there was some scientific research that shows certain things that people kind of feel but can't prove, that I was unaware of, and kind of rocked my world a little bit. So basically that was day 3. And now we can get into day 4. What it do, fam? What it do, family? So, yeah, boy, I am kind of out of it still, because I'm still tired, boss. Not gonna lie. I swear I'm not drunk. I swear I have not used any drugs. I'm just a little bit out of it. Mentally. Everything else, I feel like my fit is just grand right now. You know what I'm saying? We doing alright out here. I did my little workout, I did my little yoga, I did my little everything. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just very tired because I only got about 6 hours of sleep last night. My plan for today is to go to class and then come straight back. I'm going to go to Taco Bell. I'm going to get some burritos. I'm going to eat that on the way back, right? And I'm going to try to drink all the water I need to drink for the day while I'm out. Then, when I get back, all I'll have to do is journal, and I can grab me a good anywhere between 12 to 16 hours sleep. That's the plan. All week so far, I've had appointments in the afternoon. Monday I had an appointment in town. Yesterday I had therapy, and then tomorrow I got another appointment at 1. So I have one at 1, 4, 1. So napping was a little bit more difficult today. As soon as I get out of class and eat my lunch, I can grab some Taco Bell and get straight to it. YouTube's bugging. I just spent a good, I want to say half an hour trying to upload day 3, but fucking bugging, straight bugging. It didn't want to process it. I don't know why. It didn't make no type of sense to me. But I'm going to just do that when I get back. You know what I'm saying? And probably, do one of these real quick. And hopefully I can confirm that I am actually doing what I said I was going to do. Everything else is done. Now I'm working on sleep. Because, I don't think it's not a huge problem. It's really just my problem. I feel a tad bit irritable. I feel a tad bit off my square right now. But I don't think it's really that big of a deal. It'll probably turn out just fine. It's really, really bad when I first wake up. And whenever there's like a lull in action. And there's like a lull in action, or it's cold or something like that, I get really it's hard to stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake. Finding Nemo reference. Definitely enjoyed a little spiritual education yesterday. Very trippy. Tripped me out a lot. Some of the science that they were using to kind of validate spiritual concepts that people kind of, have a feeling about, but they don't know for sure is real. So it was cool. It was cool, and I'm playing around with that. Visualization about like what it is that I want, as well as just doing what I know I should do. That's kind of been what I've been revving up towards. I feel like that's going to be the move. Is a little bit more focus on meditation, less social media, a little bit more focus on visualization and reading and stuff like this to kind of manifest, or at least attempt to manifest. Or, let's just assume we are manifesting all the time, just making sure whatever I manifest is positive and inspiring in some way, shape, or form. Alright, so I'm back. I have completed everything besides journal and drink my last cup of water before I can go to sleep. I'm going to try to keep this short. Today was horrible. Not because of anything that I did except for one brain fart, I suppose. One brain fart, but then there's just a ton of other things. So as you probably realize, you know now, is that day 3 got corrupted. So my day started off with, I do my normal thing. I'm very tired because I only got 6 hours of sleep on top of being very tired for the last few days. And I knew immediately I needed to come home, just come straight home. And I made a plan to, do that, as you saw. Well, it turns out, after I find out that being super tired, finding out that my YouTube video isn't processing for some reason, I go to class, I do everything I'm supposed to do, I go to Taco Bell, like I mentioned, and then on my walk to the bus stop to come back home from the Taco Bell, I realize that I don't have my bag. So I retrace my steps, I go everywhere back, right? Which is a waste of time. It's precious sleep time. And what ends up happening? It's not there. I ended up losing my charger, some gloves, some paperwork, and most importantly, the bag, because I really like that bag. But nothing I can do about it now. So, oh wow. I replaced the charger that I lost. I already had another pair of gloves. The paperwork, mostly, I have digital copies of them, or they're just not that important. And there's a folder in there, but I don't give a fuck. Sorry, I don't care about that folder. So, it's fine. The only thing that really hurts is the bag itself. I was very emotional and frustrated at the time, but at this point, I know kind of what to expect and what I'm gonna do. But so after that, I'm frustrated. I come home, I find my charger, which was great. I find a charger for my phone, so I can continue to do this. And then I find out that day 3 is corrupted. So man, I have wanted to smoke a cigarette already, but having my bag disappear and losing day 3 totally is a real kick in the teeth. So I'm doing damage control right now. I'm not trying to fall all the way off the wagon. I still did do my entire checklist today and yesterday. And I do believe I'm moving in the right direction. And I kind of chalk up forgetting my bag to being so tired. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't make that big a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bag. And if I don't want to lose stuff like that again, I just have to be more careful. So, with all that being said, tomorrow I have an appointment in the afternoon after class, like right after class. Today I'm literally going to drink this water, journal, and lay down to sleep for the night. It's only it's not even 3 o'clock yet. I'm trying to go to sleep right now so I can catch up on my sleep. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow will be day 4. And hopefully I'll be able to have a much smoother day than I had today. Today was an off day. for a lot of people. Like when I first even got to class, everybody was tired. But then it was a good day from there. It was just like some I can't like. Part of me feels like I should penalize, like I shouldn't check off that I did day 3 technically because I didn't upload a video yesterday, but I can't penalize myself for something that really wasn't my fault. I suppose I could have been more careful by like with the files and like made sure that it was uploaded before I deleted them. And I guess the same goes for losing my bag. Like if I could have been more careful and put it over my shoulder instead of holding it in my hand. But it's not worth penalizing myself, in my checklist. Like I still did my checklist. I still did everything I was supposed to do. And I shouldn't penalize myself for like extenuating circumstances, So I'm giving myself some leeway there. I did not smoke a cigarette. I did not drink. I did not, have any sugar. I did not do any of that. And I did follow my regimen. So it's an unfortunate event that took place. But at the end of the day, I'm still alive. I can still keep doing what I'm doing and still keep moving in the right direction. And that's what I'm going to do. And a little message, another thing that I can take away from this is that bad things are going to happen. Even though I'm putting in all this effort into improving my life, exhausting myself, putting all this effort trying to be a good dude and move in the right direction, you will be met with obstacles. You will be met with friction. You will be met with, what else? Resistance. So that doesn't mean you need to fall off the wagon. And also it happens the other way too. Sometimes you'll have success and things will be going very well for you. And I'm counting on that. But that doesn't mean you need to fall off the wagon either. So I'm going to take that away from this experience and just keep moving forward.